Hi all, welcome back. This is Param. In this episode, we will see little bit depth about the virtual machines. So, in the computing, virtual machine is a very basic one. So, virtual machine is the basic one, and it has full control of customizations. Whatever we need, we can do. This is the maximum customization we can do. Okay, so OS image can be anything, memory size can be anything, virtual machines CPUs can be anything. So that virtual machine gives the full flexibility for us. Okay, then in this we will see what are the machine type, what are the OS images, what are other type of virtual machines, what is the benefit of instance group, manage instance groups, okay, and access, everything we will see in the episode. The first thing is OS image. Okay, so mostly many flavor of or many distribution of Linux, then Windows. Okay, and any custom image we can do. Actually, in fact, if you create any Google Cloud Engine cluster, it will take like container optimized OS image. Okay, that's what. Similarly, we can also have a custom image. Okay, and maybe let's say we can have one Ubuntu image. In that we might have installed a couple of software. Then from that we can create the image. Let's go. Okay, any custom image families. Yes, OS image families are easy to manage. Okay, it's kind of categorizing, nothing else. Okay, so these are the different type of OS images available. Using that we can create the virtual machine. Second thing, machine type. Machine type can be memory intensive. Okay, so M1, M2, M3 kind of machines are memory intensive. Then compute intensive, C2, CH3, C2D. These are compute intensives, okay, rather than memory intensive. General purpose, okay, for any POC purpose or any testing purpose or all the lab activities, we will create general purpose virtual machines. So E2, N1, N2, TAU, TDD, these are the different series of virtual machines. It is general purpose. Okay, then shared core. A core can be shared. Usually, virtual machine can be shared. That is what we are going to discuss in primitive EVM. Core also can be shared. Okay, so these are the machine type. It's very simple. Okay, it is not. It is just kind of cosmetics. We can rather than if we want, rather than we create how many CPU, how much RAM to be created. Okay, to be used for our requirement. They defined them. Google itself defined a couple of flavor of virtual machines. That's it. Okay, that is what machine family types. It talks about primarily number of CPU and size of RAM. Okay, then storage class. It's obvious, right? Any virtual machines it need hard disk. So disk or storage. That's how in the storage only OS image going to be there, and the storage only we are going to create some files. In the storage only whatever packages if we install, that will be stored. So without storage there is no virtual machine, right? Okay, that's what. Then what are the different type of storages are available? That's what. One is persistent disk. It's a common was. Okay, it is common. It can be hard disk or it can be the SSD, persistent disk. You can see here balanced persistent disk, performance and SSD persistent disk, standard persistent disk, extreme persistent disk. So each disk has different facilities, different characteristic. Whenever you want, you can refer the documentations. Okay, for detailed. Okay, persistent disk. Okay, then local SSD. Local SSD is ephemeral. What will happen now? But the speed is very high. That means latency is very low. Okay, so local SSD can be attached to the virtual machine. So the speed is very high. Okay, data access it will be very high, but Once virtual machine they restart or stop and stopped, everything will be wiped out. That is what local SSD. Let's say if you want to have memory intensive programming, memory intensive requirement, then in that case a local SSD is better. Then hyperdisk, bucket storage, okay. Then file store. Using file store also we can create the OS image. File store also can be a storage type, but it is not bootable. Okay, it will not be bootable, but it will be extra storage size. Okay, that is for storage class. So for storage, OS image, machine type, these are also we have discussed. Okay, then couple of other type of virtual machines are available. One is preemptive, another one is spot VM. Spot VMs is the recent one or advanced one of then preemptive virtual machines. What is preemptive virtual machine? Instead of 100% allocation for a particular user or particular project, okay, it can be preempted for sometimes. Once the task is completed, we can release. That's what, that is a good thing. Okay, let's say we are running batch. Okay, batch is going to be once in a day. Assume that. Okay, batch is going to be run in once in a day. So only during the batch execution we need a virtual machine. Rest of the time we no need to allocate all the resources, right? In that case only we can go for preemptive virtual machines. So whenever you need, that time it will work. That time it will be allocated, and once the purpose completed, it will be released for other purpose. So that is what kind of shared core. Shared core is different, but core also shared, right? And similarly, virtual machine can be shared, but the task should be very small task. Okay, it's good for batch. Yes, not only preemptive machines, all the virtual machines support startup and shutdown script. So same purpose, spot VMs. It is next level, next advanced version of preemptive virtual machines. Okay, then long running virtual machine. Yes, some of the virtual machine can be a long running, or it is completely allocated for the purpose. Not only to SQL, in fact we want to execute the log slash pipeline, okay, and we want to have a redis cache, then in that case my virtual machine also long time running. Okay, that's what. Okay, it's a long running virtual machine. Okay, automation scripts are available. Okay, automation script for the startup task and similarly end task are available. Okay, access to the virtual machine. Yes, if it is Linux, we will use SSH protocol for on port number 22. If it is like Windows based RDP, the port number will be the 3389. Okay, so this is how we can access the virtual machine. Okay, shield VMs is kind of again another type, but I'm not 100% clear about it. Confidential VM. What is snapshot? Yes, you can take snapshot of a computing and keep store in the virtual machine. Is kind of completely backup of any virtual machines. So it will be taken backup and stored in the storage packet. If you need, we can do, otherwise no need. So any critical things, critical virtual machine, that times for that you can have a snapshot. Snapshot is completely backup creation, maybe incremental backup creation. Okay, I think that's all. Still something is there. Billing per second, in the sense minimum 1 minute. We cannot go beyond less than 20 seconds only. I use it with virtual machine, something like that. We cannot go. Okay, so minimum 1 minute. Okay, so maximum can be the anything. That is what billing. Billing perspective of virtual machines. Instance group, it is a very good thing. Okay, instance groups can be two types. One is unmanaged, another one is managed. If it is a managed virtual machines, managed instance group, MIG. Okay, MIG. So what will happen? Same type of virtual machine. Sorry. a couple of same type of virtual machines. That means, let's say I want to run Elastic cluster. Okay, for that I assume that I need a 5 node. Then I will create 5 virtual machine. All the 5 virtual machine can have the same configuration, right? Same OS image, same size of RAM, same count of CPU, everything. Okay, that is what managed instance groups. So we can create 5 machines, and all the 5 machines can be created into the management instance group, so that it can be managed. What do you mean by managed? any patching work, any restart, make sure the availability of the RAM machine, everything is taken care by the Google Cloud. That is what manage instance groups. You can see here auto healing, auto update, high availability, make sure. Instance template actually based on the instance template only we will create a manage instance groups. So the instance template going to say what is OAS image, what is a CPU count, what is a memory size, everything. Auto scaling, yes, if you need more works that can, then in that case you can create auto scaling. So obviously for management instance groups we can have one load balancer, and with that we can route the request across the machines. Yes, here load balancer, okay, load balancer, auto scaling, yes. Let's say I have 5 machines, so it's formed the cluster, but it is not enough, okay, so for the load, then in that case I can use the auto scaling. So based on the load of our CPU utilization, whatever criteria, based on that I can configure like for auto scaling, so that it will create one or more virtual machines. So my cluster size will be getting increased, all the requests will be processed. So that is what auto scaling. These many facilities are available when we go for manage instance group. So where we can go whenever we, obviously Elasticsearch cluster, Splunk search node. Actually usually cluster usually involve a couple of virtual machine. Similarly, even federated machines also we can use the management instance groups. What do you mean by unmanaged instance groups? Unmanaged instance group is different type of machines and settings or RAMs. Then heterogeneous, not all the machines can be same configuration. So in that case we have to go for unmanaged instance groups. That's all about virtual machines. So it is a very first primary service, okay, service in the Google Cloud. It has huge flexibility and customization. Thank you, thanks for watching.